yet. But now we're here at Nova Spot. I'm out of breath. I just did 100 push-ups because I was getting sleepy a little bit. But I want her to explain exactly what the hell is this thing behind me. Like, look at this round, like the element, feel the vibe. It's sexy.
It's like yoga trapeze. It's not a sex swing. Although it can be.
Oh, so it can be.
I mean, you can use it as a sex swing, but it's not a sex swing. A sex swing is way more sturdier than this. This is like for stretching.
So basically, you can use it as a sex swing, but it can't hold two people. Like you can't.
No, it can't.
Huh? It can't.
Oh shit.
So.
But why would you like? Oh, you talking about like dude get in it and she ride him?
Yeah. Is that possible? Well, bring the ceiling down.
I don't want to try it on my ceiling. So if we do, he's gonna have to fix it.
I can fix it.
After you tear it down?
After I tear it down. After I tear it down, I can fix it.
Hold on.
What was that? Oh shit. So basically, I wanted to touch up on a few weird, awkward questions because it's after hours. It's adult night, and you can feel that vibe. You can hear it in my voice. So I wanted to say, what is the most outrageous sexual experience you've ever encountered or experienced in your entire whole life?
You gonna bring up something you can't even answer?
Tybee Island. I was on the beach on the damn blow-up bed. I didn't realize at night, like the shore, it comes like closer. You know, the coastline comes closer. So we had a blow-up bed on the beach, and we was like, you know, we did what we do on the damn blow-up bed at night. Fell asleep on the beach, and then we woke up in the ocean on the blow-up bed.
Fuck out of here.
I'm serious. And then we had all kind of damn fleas biting us up and shit. Cause we didn't know, it was so dark. I had no idea how dark it could be out there, so we didn't realize how close we were to the, you know, to the ocean. And we was out there floating in the ocean. We had to swim back. We had to jump off and swim back. And she didn't know how to swim.
Oh, so you know how to swim?
Yes. I damn near drowned because she was holding on to me, like panicking, like all of my head pushing me under the water.
Why didn't you just use the bed to get back?
Because I tried that at first, but we weren't going nowhere. It was just pushing us back further and further. I was like, we got to swim back. And she was like, I can't swim. I'm like, just hold on to my back or whatever. We almost drowned, but we made it.
There's a lot of weird shit in that story going on.
We was out there deep enough to like boats and shit was passing us.
And no one helped you.
Nobody helped us.
Like, you know the crazy shit you just said out that whole story?
Thank God I knew how to swim.
You was on, what's the name of the island?
Tybee Island.
So y'all was on the beach?
Savannah.
On the beach.
On the beach.
Why in the hell y'all got a float, a bed, and goddamn blow up float out?
We had a blow up bed we brought with us because we already planned like we gonna fuck on the beach. Let's bring that blow up bed.
But you supposed to do that on the sand though. That's the whole.
I know, but we ain't want to. You can't really fuck on the sand. You gonna get sand in the crack of your ass.
Yes, you can. That's the experience of it, fucking on the beach.
Or you fucking on the down. Y'all put up these fools.
We had sand
bed to the beach.
That shit was romantic. I ain't gonna lie. It was like shooting stars and everything. Yeah, we had sheets on the bed. We fell asleep good as fuck on that shit, and we woke up in the ocean.
How did y'all blow the bed up?
You got them electrical pumps. You plug it up and
plug it up to what? Y'all got
it was like we had a room like
long as a stitching cord.
Yeah, and blew it up like it was dope.
Y'all like really planned this out. It was like a really
planned it.
Extensive thing.
That's the only reason why we went down there.
You have to be the only person in history
to take a blow up bed
on the beach.
That's a good idea though, right? Is it?
For suicide, I guess.
For suicide.
You put a blow bed in the
I
ocean.
woke up, my hand was like in the water. I'm like,
Okay, the second thing. So y'all even fell asleep.
Yeah, we
fell
was sleeping. Yeah, we was sleeping. And we woke up in the ocean because
On the blow-up bed.
Was it
the water
morning?
was like coming up and like pulling us in. And,
Right.
and then we was just out there, didn't even know it.
Was it the morning when you guys?
Now it was still dark. It was night. Like as soon as we got snatched out there, we basically kind of woke up before we got too far out there.
I can't top that. I can't top that.
And then we tried to do some other romantic shit in the cabin.
It would have been over with after that.
We had music.
I almost died with
shots.
you. Okay, was the sex great?
Yeah, it was good. Like,
So was it worth it?
right when we both orgasmed?
Huh?
A shooting star was like, choo, choo. I'm like, oh, did you see that? Did you see that? She's like, yeah. Like, what was this? I'm telling you, I'm not making this shit up. A shooting star, it was like when we both was at the same time.
Y'all were together.
And we seen that shit, we both seen it. The wind was all blowing right when we climaxed. It was like, it was perfect. Like we made love to the ocean and the wind and the stars.
So how long after that orgasm y'all fell asleep?
And we went right to sleep after that.
Like snuggled up, no.
Snuggled up. I used the sand to clean myself off. I just threw sand on it and then it turned into like, doughy shit and you just knock it off. Right. So yeah. I ain't get to tell you about the other crazy sexual experience that I had.
No. You're not about to get off this sexual experience because you keep on adding more shit to the story and it's making it more interesting.
Yeah, that's
Hold on. You said you threw sand on
Sand on his jizz.
On the jizz, yes.
to clean it?
And the jizz turned into like a little dirt ball.
You know, if you put the water on it, it coagulates and it's
knock
really
it right
gross.
off.
That made sense.
Yeah, it cleaned it. Yeah, because you know it can be sticky.
Sand absorb.
But the sand just turn it, dry it up, and you just dust it straight off for you. Didn't even have to clean ourselves off, really.
You threw sand on her cootie cat too to clean that up.
I mean, it was on her, but not like on the cootie cat, but more on the.
So y'all didn't bring no towels or nothing?
No, we had sheets
Why
and
didn't y'all
stuff
use the
like
sheets?
that, but I didn't want to get the sheets nasty.
Was it safe sex?
Of course not. Of course not. I'm a grown ass man. Like, well, I don't use condoms. I mean, I will,
Gosh,
but this
You nutted
person,
in it?
I didn't
You
need
nutted
to
in
use. I made.
obviously not.
Nah, I didn't.
You did?
I pulled out.
Obviously not.
At the
He
time,
used
my
the
pull-out
sand
game was
to-
insane. It was really, I had control.
So
At that time,
you didn't nut in or where you nut at?
and it went up into the air, and it got
And it
like
came back
on
down.
her, and the gravity caught it.
Did you
and
point it at a certain area?
No, I just let it just go straight up. So
Straight
it
up,
was
like-
it was with the shooting star, cause she was like on top. So it got like on her back and her butt and on my thigh. So we just threw.
Back in her butt. So you
Yeah.
seen it from the back.
No, she was on me.
Reverse cowgirl.
No, not reverse. She was just
Come on,
traditional
we gotta figure this out.
riding me,
You just said
and
so.
I'm confused.
so I pulled her up right when it was going down, like we both, and she
The
came
shooting
up
star
here,
came across
and
and
it just shot at her, and it, man, leave me alone.
I'm trying to get this. Hey man, me and her are confused.
So she
Leave me alone.
was riding you.
Yeah, she
the
was
normal
riding me.
way, not backwards.
Right, the normal way.
The normal way. Okay.
So you know when you about to,
Oh, so you
I
put her
get it,
off
I
in the
get it,
quarter
I get
yeah,
clothes.
so I pulled her up
Oh,
like that,
okay.
And it
I
shot
get
up
and
her
then
back.
it shot between her, you know,
Her butt
and then it got like on her back and her butt, and then it dropped on my thigh. So we just threw dirt, sand on it, and just dusted off.
Alright.
Then after that,
And then
y'all fell asleep.
we went to sleep.
And then.
And it was like that. Was it just me? But that was the best orgasm I ever had. Like I thought it was just me, but she was like, nah, like that shit was great. It was great. I can't explain. I don't know if it was a thrill, that it was people walking their dogs and shit at night, you know what I mean? You can still kind of see people, but it was so dark you can see nothing, but you can hear the ocean roaring, and it was just completely dark and the wind blowing on your back. It was good.
So, the greatest orgasm you ever had in Savannah, on the
Tiny
beach,
island.
on a blow-up mattress,
On a blow-up mattress.
and you pulled out.
And I pulled out.
That ain't the best sex you ever had. You not pulling out?
Yeah, I
Man,
mean,
you crazy as hell. Can't be.
at the time I perfected pulling out. So I was just so used to pulling out and busting, and it'll still feel good.
How you perfect pulling out?
Like you can time it. Like you can feel pretty much every time, like you pre-nut and stuff, you can feel that, like when you pre-nut.
I don't know, man. Good cat, you stay up in there.
Right.
It's hard to pull out a good cat.
Right, and then
Especially
that's what
when
I
it's
mean,
snatching.
later on, that's when I got weak. Because I experienced that. So then my pull-out game got really weak.
Why are you looking at me? Don't look at me.
No, I'm saying, no.
It's okay to have a weak pull-out game. It's okay, because if we didn't have a weak pull-out game, we wouldn't be able to produce.
I'll free your mouth. Relax your energy.
I mean, that's an interesting story, though, man.
That was a very good story.
Yeah, it was crazy. Your turn. I mean, I got more crazy. I mean, I don't want to just keep going into me, though.
I like that.
She said, I like it. I got some.
I do remember riding in the back seat with a certain female, and her mother was driving.
Oh, and she didn't know what y'all was doing in the back seat.
I had my hand actually. I don't know how we had covers in the back seat. I don't know how. I think we was on a road trip or something.
Mm-hmm.
And we had that quiet, sneaky sex.
That'd be the best sometimes.
While
Yeah.
mama was driving.
That would have been
Why
a
the
rush.
mom?
That's
Yeah.
probably the craziest, outrageous shit I ever did.
Your heart all beating like, oh shit.
Yeah, that might have been, yeah. But this was long ago, so like I said, I don't do too much outrageous shit. I'm actually
How old were you?
probably about 15,
Oh yeah.
16. Yeah, about 15, 16.
Oh, couldn't have been.
I was in there banging on that thing. I was hot back there. Hot. But that's probably about the most outrageous thing I did.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, crazy. I've been caught in the closet a couple times, but
Naked in the closet.
yeah, you know, go come home and jump in the closet.